Hi, everybody. It's me, Akira Dolce, your local barista VTuber, and I've got some special guests with me. Would you guys like to introduce yourself? Jiku Shokai. Kudasai.
Jake, your first victim.
Hi. I'm Hibby. I'm HibbySloth.
Why are you so loud?
Why am I so loud? I don't want to be so loud. I don't mean to be this loud.
Okay, I think I fixed you. Okay.
Okay, I apologize for screaming. I'm
No,
HibbySloth.
it's my end. I had you guys maxed out on volume for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
I apologize for the microphone Akira gave me there.
Yeah, no. The guy in charge of the audio needs to get his ass kicked, which is me.
Yeah,
so
I
kick my
apologize
ass,
on
please.
his behalf. It's
You
okay.
scream louder, honestly.
Okay, so I've said it 4 times. I'm HibbySloth. I am a funny little gamer sloth that likes to draw and play games in the rainforest. And there just happens to be a cafe near this rainforest that I come and visit.
Rainforest Cafe.
The Rainforest
I got
Cafe.
pegged at the Rainforest Cafe.
We got pegged at the Rainforest Cafe. And my buddy Akira's there. So I thought I'd come by for some tea time today.
Nice.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking for tea time, Hibby?
So I on such short notice I couldn't get tea, so I have some water.
Water?
I have some water and ice.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys beforehand, like, get something to drink. This is tea time. You can drink anything you want. You can drink whatever. It can be tea, it can be coffee, it can be Mountain Dew. You can have warmed up Powerade in the microwave. Whatever you want to drink. It's tea time.
I love my
Just have
insides
something to drink.
Burn.
I had a really fancy coffee ready for stream when I thought it was at 4 p.m.
Oh no!
Also, hi, I'm Shay, also known as JellyFilledZombies. I draw a lot, I play games too, and I also visit this cafe sometimes. It's really nice. It looks like Fire Emblem a bit, though.
Yeah, well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Just your imagination. All right.
Yeah, I think I'm overthinking it.
Now that introductions, do you guys have anything, any openers you guys want to talk about? Because I've got a couple, but I want to see what have you guys been playing? What have you guys been doing? What have you, Hibby? Did you just resub?
Yeah.
Did you just resub for 14 months? Thank you for the support.
I just resubbed for 14 months.
I appreciate everybody resubbing. NVZ, Synth Katie, also thank you for the follow. So what have you guys been playing? What have you guys been looking forward to? What's on your guys' mind?
Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Legends, and I've been going back to Pokemon Sword and Shield for a tournament I've been training for.
The tournament?
Yeah. The Fluffy Barrage.
I honestly forgot that Sword and Shield, like, people have, like...
Exist.
Well, no, like,
yeah, right?
they're having, like, tournaments and stuff, like, it's competitive and stuff.
It's like the only Pokemon game that you could, like, have fights right now in.
Well, like, because, like, Diamond and Pearl isn't necessarily, like...
Yeah, it's not very...
Well, it's like, it's Gen 4. It's Gen 4. Like, it's old rules, it's old things.
It's Gen 4.
Yeah.
As somebody that doesn't care about the competitive scene, it's not bugging me much. But I can understand people that do care about that.
I realize that
we got a hype train.
I have my tits open, but I don't have tits visible on the screen. So we're just gonna pretend you guys are hitting my nuts. Okay?
Okay.
Hit him right in the coffee beans.
Oh no, not the beans.
What have I been playing lately? Also Pokemon Legends. Grinding for the shiny charm.
Yeah. I see that you've gotten a lot of shinies without that.
Yeah, without that.
Oh.
It's pretty... I wouldn't say easy, but it's a lot easier than other games, I think, to find them. Just because of the nature of the game. You just see them in the overworld.
Well, the thing is that, like, I believe, like... So, in traditional shiny hunting, it's like... You go through one Pokemon. Is it shiny or not? Yes, no. If no, go again.
Yeah.
And, oh, hi, doggy. As opposed to Legends Arceus, where you literally have this entire field of Pokemon that spawn. Quit hitting my nuts. That spawn. And then you have. You just have like this whole field of Pokemon that already spawn, are already either shiny or not, and then you just basically. It's like having a Pokemon battle. Instead of one Pokemon, you're battling 100 of like other Pokemon, and then you have to just find which one's shiny, and then
Yeah.
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 How have you been liking Pokemon Legends so far, Akira?
Oh yeah, so I've been playing. I think about
first time.
halfway through. I just defrenzied the third Lord. So I think about halfway done the main story. I don't know if there's more to maybe. I know there's a lot to the game, so my impressions are that it's fun. It's a game. It's one of those games that you it encourages you to play like blindly, or not blindly, like mindlessly, because you need to gather, you need to capture a bunch of Pokemon, and you just basically like fill the Pokedex just by playing.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But some of the more specific stuff where you're like, defeat this Pokemon with this kind of move, or you know, you have this Pokemon use this move this many times. That stuff you don't really like. You have to kind of know.
It's more research based.
Right.
I wonder, there has to be someone who's already like 100% of the Pokédex. Like, no doubt. The game's been out for how long? Like a month? No, a month. Like 2 months. 2 months.
Couple months. Yeah.
Couple months. 3 months.
It's like the end of January that game came out, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. See, I took my time to go get it, so I have no idea. This new Kirby game.
Oh gosh, I want it so bad.
This new Kirby game, it was one of the ones that I'm thinking about playing on stream. But so, did you guys know about like saturation, like market saturation, right?
Correct.
There's so many people playing this new Kirby game that I'm like, I don't know if I want to play it, you know? So I don't know. Does that influence any of your guys' game choices that you play, by the way? Like, that's something that really kind of affects me. I was thinking about maybe doing Elden Ring, because I'm not a really big Souls person, and being introduced to Elden Ring, or the Souls series through Elden Ring might have been interesting, but there's so many people playing Elden Ring. I'm like, I don't want to play Elden Ring, because why would they want to watch me when somebody can play it way better than I can? You know?
True. Honestly, it doesn't bug me that much. Like, also streaming games, it like gets me to play the game. Like, I haven't picked up Pokemon Snap since I bought it, and streaming it makes me play it more.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with that last sentiment. Streaming games has made me play more games than I normally would have the past couple months. But as for your question there, no, it doesn't really cross my mind too much. It's more about having fun. I'm locating my funds at the moment, where like currently I'm saving up to get a model commissioned eventually. So like I don't have a lot of disposable income to spend on games. So I have not. I've not gotten the money for Kirby yet.
So when you're saying model, are you thinking 3D, 2D? What do you?
Probably live 2D.
Live 2D.
Oh. But games are fun. It's strange.
Games are fun? Y'all need to have a Steam Games with 0 hours played competition. I think we know somebody who has like over 3,000 games in their library, and like most of it's not unplayed.
Brian says Zero Gear is only $5. I know.
Hey, no! Don't buy Zero Gear for $5. Wait till it's on sale for 99 cents, please. Wait for it to be on sale. It goes on sale super often.
That's another thing.
Wait for it to go on sale for 99 cents, and go follow our friend Fred Fox, and he will buy it for you.
I think it's his goal to buy everybody a copy of Zero Gear. Oh
no.
Wow, Hype Train is ended. Thank you guys for the Hype Train. What did Dami say? Streams of fresh new games scare me away because I don't want to spoil. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't want to. I'm not a big day one streamer. Like, oh, a game came out day one, let's play it. It's because other people are playing it and they want to experience it for themselves. And
100%.
And actually,
especially when it's Pokemon, it's gonna be buggy first day.
Yeah.
And that's actually one thing that actually stops me from watching a bunch of my friends. Like, a bunch of my friends were playing Legends Arceus, and I didn't watch them play Legend Arceus because I wanted to experience it. Another one is Omori. A lot of people played Omori. A lot of people were talking about Omori, and then I just had to avoid it because that's one of the games that I wanted to play on stream as well.
See, that's a plus of streaming it later, I think, because if you stream it later, you'll likely get more people watching that have already played it.
Yeah, no, that's
people
like
excited for your reaction.
So here's the thing about that. I've noticed that people like retro games because they've already experienced it. It's like a hit classic or whatever. And if you play a game was super popular back then people are going to be like, oh my god, I remember this game. I'm gonna watch it again. I think something like that, but like, you know.
Yeah.
It's not, this isn't really a science. It's more like how you feel about it. You know?
100%.
Hundo.
Absolutely.
I forgot what else I was gonna say about that topic. I had a thought and I lost it.
Video games?
Yeah, video games?
Video games? Any games you guys are
Video
looking
games?
forward to, actually?
Kirby,
plenty,
I'm
plenty,
just waiting
yeah.
for... Yeah.
Cribby.
I'm waiting for
Sorry
that
for
price
Kirby.
drop to happen, but it keeps going out of stock before the
Oh.
price drop can happen.
Oh no. That's what I'm waiting on, is to get it cheaper.
I know, like, Walmart does this thing where it'll drop the price of a game, and Amazon's like, oh, I'm gonna drop that price too. Watch me. And it'll go even lower.
This is why competition is really important.
Yes.
Speaking about competition, getting lower and lower, something that I've been watching recently is speedrun history. Are you guys have you guys watched like the history of speedruns and stuff? There's a user, I can't remember his name, but he documents a bunch of history for the speedrun records. So like for the one I watched recently was the Super Punch Out one. So this one person was like the holder of the Punch Out world record speedrun, and like it's like every so often, every couple months, he would come back and he beat his record. But oh, this other person is coming up. He's trying to beat the record, and it's so interesting because like summoning salt. Yes. Your girl Water says it's summoning salt. There's a YouTuber. Sorry, a YouTuber.
VTuber in this day and age?
Oh, what? Wild.
Wow.
Yeah, but Summoning Salt is a good YouTube channel for the records of speedruns, and it's so interesting. Anyways, that's a little bit of something that I just kind of sprinkled on top. I don't think you guys can really add to it. Whoa! You're phasing out of this distortion.
Yeah, whoops. Sorry, whoa.
Dimensional magic is fading a little. Well, you gotta
Sometimes my
strengthen it.
mouse like gets stuck to the thing.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Well, guys having anything else you're looking forward to? I mean, I'm looking forward to the Sonic movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's this
I'm
weekend.
so excited for that. I'm so excited.
I am seeing that Friday. Can't wait.
Wait, are you going Friday too, Shayna?
No, we can't go Friday because that's opening night.
Oh,
Busy as heck.
Yeah.
I'll just get it next weekend maybe, or during the week.
Kyger and I saw it a few days ago. Wait, few days ago? It's not even out yet.
Yeah, no, it's out in the
where
Europe.
he lives.
Oh.
Europe's got it
Oh,
early.
good old UK. Do you remember when UK would get video games first? Me neither.
Yeah. They used to get movies last, like months later. Like Wreck-It Ralph, they didn't get that till like later, and then I remember Dommy getting spoiled to hell.
Oh. Eat my ass still, Jay? Only the finest cake for me.
Eh?
Yeah, he's got cake. Dommy's got cake.
Oh yeah, I can confirm he has cake.
Oh boy, tea and cake, my favorite.
Coffee cake. Do you guys ever have coffee cake before? I'm not actually a big fan of it.
I've had it.
It's basically it's just cinnamon. It's a cinnamon loaf, really.
Cinnamon, huh?
Yeah, it's cinnamon, like cinnamon sweet, like the cat.
I'll be real with you. I'm not much of a cake person.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Really?
I like sour candy as opposed to eating like chocolate or cake.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's that, of course. I mean, yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I'm more of a chips person. Salty potatoes.
Yeah.
I think my go-to snack choices are chips or crisps if you're from the UK.
I agree with that. Anytime I go out of my treehouse and go to the local dollar store here in the rainforest, pick up some the saltiest salt and vinegar chips, some sour candy, and they
worms.
gems, and then let my mouth just bleed.
Have you ever eaten so many chips, like anything salty that like you know when you eat something, the corners of your mouth, they usually get coated in things because that's just how things work when you put things in your mouth.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to like where there's so
when
much
you put things in your mouth?
Oh.
Ah! Ah! But have you ever had like so much like powder salt and like whatever on the corners of your mouth that whenever you open your mouth, it's like burning, it's painful and all that stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
Don't you put it in your mouth.
oh, that's a Canadian thing. Did you guys know that?
Don't you
No.
stuff it in your face.
Wait, why do you know that?
Why do
Why
you
do
know
I?
that?
Yeah, why do you know
I
that? Yeah.
Right,
YouTube?
It's fair.
I'll do it.
No, I grew up with that. Like, I literally saw that commercial once every commercial break for a cartoon. So like, every 5 minutes, I guess. Yeah.
Well, often.
Canadian. Yeah. So there's like a whole thing for children's advertising called Concerned Children's Advertisers, ironically, and it's basically like a bunch of safety things like or like inspirational things. Like there's one that's like, use your head instead. Give tough questions a peace of mind. Like instead of like playing games to decide things, to like think about it and think about your actions. And it's basically people playing games like flipping a coin. You know, the thing where you grab the pole and like the person to touch the top of the pole is the person who gets to decide. Drawing straws and things like that. That's one of the commercials.
Oh,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
And then-
See.
The one commercial that actually really gets me is a commercial that inspires kids to like explore their hobbies. And it's it is so weird. Hi, Jam. So how do I explain this? It's like everybody has a thing, and then it's like these people like doing whatever that inspires them. There's like tap dancing, there's a person playing a tuba, and then one of my favorites is this kid. He walks up to the camera and he goes, "My thing is sound effects. Here's a T-Rex." Oh my god, it gets me every time. Oh, I recommend. Please look up Concerned Children's Advertisers and Canadian PSAs. House Hippo is another one that's really popular. The House Hippo. Ask any Canadian about the House Hippo and they'll know what it is.
Does he have a house?
So no, do you want to learn about the House Hippo?
Yeah.
Tell me about that house hippo.
The house hippo is in southern Canada and some parts of the United States. It feeds on
What?
chips, crumbs, and the bits of peanut butter on toast. They basically edited a bunch of like hippo footage to be like the size of like
Like found
a
footage
mouse.
of hippo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's like running around the house and you can see like footprints of the hippos, and like it sleeps inside a closet and like it finds a bunch of like socks and stuff to sleep in. It's such a good infomercial PSA. And the thing is, the moral of the commercial is that didn't seem very real, did it? That's why it's important to ask questions and think about what you watch on TV.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
actually.
so it's like haha, April Fools, just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Do you think this was real? It's not real.
Psych.
Think.
Use your brain.
Yeah, that's I guess that's some of my childhood. I'm glad to share it with you guys.
All I remember
Thank
from my
you.
childhood was commercials is Super Soakers.
Okay, do go on. I'm interested in super soakers.
Yeah, just like water guns 24/7. Well,
What about
It's
Nerf
always hot.
guns?
yeah, sometimes Nerf guns. But it's mostly
Sometimes.
water guns.
Where did I put my tea? Hold on. I had a tea latte.
Ooh.
I know. Yeah, finally tea instead of coffee during tea time. Give me a second.
Looking for something here.
Whoa.
Oh, found it. I left it
What
on my
was it?
high shelf.
The highest of shelves.
Yeah, on top of my fridge.
Whoa.
I remember like Moon Shoes commercials. The shark flippers for torpedo power or something stupid like that.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moon Shoes is the one that stuck out to me too, because that was played a lot.
I remember thinking moon shoes were really stupid. And I just really wanted to poke
Okay.
a stick, but I wasn't allowed.
I didn't understand what Moon Shoes were until I was a lot older and realized that they were just fucking trampolines strapped to your feet. They don't make you jump
Yeah.
higher or anything. They just make you feel fucking weird.
Yeah,
They
it's an
do.
illusion.
It's an illusion.
They shouldn't cost that much money, but
You know, soccer boppers.
Oh, soccer boppers.
boppers. Soccer boppers.
Did you guys ever play with soccer boppers?
No,
No.
I wasn't allowed.
Listen.
It was more.
More fun than a pillow fight? No. You fucking fill that thing up. That thing is basically a boxing glove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a full-on boxing glove. It fucking hurts.
Oh.
You're like, oh man, it's soft. It's made out of air. It's gonna be really fucking soft and it's not gonna hurt. Kids fucking wind up. They pull back. They wipe, and then right across your face, and then it fucking.
Imagine getting hit in the nuts like that.
It fucking
Wowzer.
hurts. I know somebody who used one of those, punched a kid in the face, and it popped.
What?
Tofoodles, thank you for the follow.
Popped in their face.
Yeah, it popped because it's only like plastic, right?
Yeah,
So like,
I guess so.
so
I guess
like-
if you like blow it up too
yeah,
much.
it's like a balloon except like it's made out of plastic. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's okay. I'm here. My parents wouldn't buy those things because I didn't need help getting injured.
You didn't need help.
I feel like a lot of children's toys were like meant to get you hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if the doctors?
Obtain Taco Bell. Did you get Baja Blast?
Did you get Baja Blast?
Did you get
Yeah, I
Baja Blast?
You better have
Baja
got the
Blast.
fucking Baja Blast.
I just realized I need to be green.
Yeah, you're not green.
Damn.
You're not green with it.
I can fix that.
Where's your little Shrek ears?
I don't have those yet.
Oh.
Yeah, yet. Trust me.
Yet.
I
Word.
asked about it, and I don't know the answer yet, but it's quite possible that
They're questioning their existence first.
that I might be green with it. Ah! Oh, what's happening? Ah!
What
Oh
happened?
god. The
Ah!
Bajification.
I'm green with it.
Oh, this is what Shamrock Shake does to you after March.
Have you guys had the Shamrock Shake?
No, actually, I haven't.
I
tasted
have. It's pretty good. I like it.
I had it once
Oh.
and I was actually unimpressed.
Oh.
It's just mint. It's just a mint
Yeah.
milkshake.
But I
don't-
like
it.
mint
Oh,
shakes,
yeah.
so I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to have McDonald's shakes.
I bought a large vanilla milkshake. I think they gave me an extra large because it was fucking huge. I didn't even finish
Really?
it. Yeah, it was like.
Was it like American huge or huge?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if it has like ounces on it because I still have the cup here. I haven't thrown it away. I should though.
very neat and tidy.
It's milk sitting on my desk right now. I'm sorry.
How old is
Do you-
this?
It's yesterday. It was yesterday. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Do you like get cups from other restaurants and then resell them in yours?
I plead the fifth.
Oh.
Limited edition McDonald's mug here at here at the Cinnamon Sweet Cafe.
Just scratch off the M. It's fine.
No, I would say like I don't know if you guys are familiar with ounces, but I think they gave me like a 40 ounce because it is
What?
huge. Yeah, 40 ounces of milkshake. Could you imagine 40 ounces of milkshake?
That's a lot of milkshake.
That's a lot of poop
That's-
later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially I'm lactose intolerant, so like I was like, yeah, let's get a large. It's fine. No. Oh, speaking about
yeah.
lactose, did you guys know that if you drink milk before bed, you are more likely to have a nightmare or like a dream?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because your body is working to digest the lactose, therefore it's more active, and therefore your brain is more active. So if you want to have a dream, just drink milk before bed.
Wow.
Spicy nightmare.
And actually, I had a nightmare yesterday because of that milkshake I drank. You guys want to hear about it? It's a little gross.
Yes.
It's a little gross.
Yeah.
How gross we talking?
Things leaving the body, not
Okay,
not
that's fine.
excrement or puke, but like it's really
Liquids.
no, it's not even liquids. It's solids.
Oh.
Solids leaving
Ooh,
the body.
yeah, okay.
So
Oh.
let me. Okay, if stop me if this gets too much, chat included. If it gets too bad, I will stop. Okay, so are you guys familiar with the fact that if you feel a sensation in real life, your dreams will try to rationalize the feeling?
Oh.
So if somebody pokes you while you're sleeping, your brain will try to rationalize it and be like, wow, why is there a poking thing? And so usually it'll be like, oh, someone is poking you in your dream, or like, oh man, you're rubbing up against something in your dream.
Get poked.
Speaking about that, a little bit of a tangent before I get into my dream. Somebody that I knew had some stomach pain when they were about to wake up, and in their dream they got stabbed. They're like being stabbed by somebody, and so they felt it in the dream, right? They were getting stabbed in the dream, and they were feeling it for real in the dream. And they woke up and they had like stomach pain, and it's not because the dream made them feel that way. It's because they had stomach pain, and the dream is trying to rationalize the pain. So it's like, what hurts the stomach? I don't know, a knife. And so their brain was like, a knife must be entering my stomach in this dream. And so yeah. Anyways, that being said, I had a weird sensation in my mouth. It was not necessarily painful, but it was a sensation that was in my mouth. And to be specific, it was slightly just above the tonsil and a little bit forward. So somewhere in the back of my mouth, right?
Right.
So there is like this strange sensation. I'm not sure what it was, but my brain rationalized it as there is something in my mouth, get it out, right?
Yeah.
Move it.
So, what my brain decided to do was like, there's something there. It didn't decide what it was. In fact, everything was there. I don't know what was in it. So like, I opened my mouth and rubber ducks start falling out from that spot in my mouth.
Rubber ducks?
Yeah,
What?
rubber ducks.
ducks.
Yeah, rubber ducks. And I was like, wow, that's weird.
That doesn't seem like a
Then
thing to
playing
have in your
cards, like, like playing cards just come out.
Oh.
And I was like, oh,
Are
that's...
you a clown?
Yeah, that's what I was like, what is this? And then this is where it gets worse, okay? This is where it gets worse.
Of course. Okay.
Coat hangers start coming out of my mouth.
Ooh.
And not just regular coat hangers. Like, it was coat hangers that were attached to each other. So when I pulled one, like, you know how there's like, it's the triangle shape, right? With the little hook on the top? So
yes.
They were connected by the triangle base and the hook. So when I pulled it out by the hook, there was another hook that came out, and then a triangle part would come out, and then attached to that triangle part was another triangle base of the coat hanger, and I'd pull that, it literally just came out like, like in the handkerchief trick that clowns do? Well, it was basically that, but except it was coat hangers.
Oh, man.
that me hook. So yeah, it gets worse. It gets worse. So,
oh no.
Well,
so
wait.
my brain
You got me hooked now.
My brain is like, man, why is there that sensation in my mouth? I should take a look. And so I have the coat hanger in my hand. I open my mouth and I find a mirror. I tilt my head back to see what's inside of it. And I see the coat hanger just kind of coming out, right? And it's basically like it's just coming out of the flesh. I don't know how to describe it really, but it's basically like
What?
it's basically like being born, but there's no hole to be born
Being
from.
born?
Yeah, I
Oh
was
my
birthing
gosh.
a bunch of coat hangers from my mouth. Yeah, and then I started pulling it out. I would see the skin, like the flesh skin, kind of like form around it, and then
baby.
and then kind of pull away from it, like when you like have gum attached to something
Yeah.
and you pull the gum away. That's what the coat hanger started doing, and then eventually the coat hangers just stopped coming out of my mouth, and then
Oh, thank goodness.
and then that spot where my mouth had this weird sensation
Oh.
started swelling up.
Like
Yeah, it started getting bulbous and huge, like fucking huge.
a jawbreaker and
Yeah, like that. And it was inside my mouth, and my brain was like, okay, how do I solve this issue? And so, I'm not sure if you popped a pimple before.
Oh.
So my reaction was to pop it like a pimple, and so I tried to,
Yes, pop
but
it, pop it.
instead of fluid
pimple.
coming out, little flesh bags of
Oh.
things started coming out of my mouth. I was like, this is weird. And so not only was it just little flesh bags, about the size of a softball, by the way. They were about the size of the softball. They're coming out of my mouth like fleshy softball-sized bags of flesh coming out of my mouth.
Whoa.
And then, like, it just didn't stop. And, like, it kept getting, like, the swelling in my mouth kept getting bigger. And so what I decided to do is just take my hand, I don't know how I did this is still in my mouth, by the way, take my entire hand, shove it in my mouth, and just, like, keep pushing on it. And then, basically, like a machine gun, these flesh balls come just like right out of my mouth. Yeah. and I didn't know what to do with them, and so I found a trash bag and I put them in trash bin, and that was the end of my dream.
Surely you put them in recyclables.
Maybe biodegradable.
Maybe. Who knows?
But yeah, that was my dream.
Well, I think that's very cool.
How did?
Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
So I have like really weird vivid dreams like that.
Well, at least there wasn't bugs coming out of your mouth, I guess.
Have you had
Right,
bugs coming out of your mouth?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Do explain.
Well, I'm undead, so I get a few bugs here and there.
Okay. Is this your brain like, oh, feeling a bug, like feeling a tingling feeling on your mouth?
Oh, I get that feeling all the time. Like, I feel like there's ants on my skin. I have to, like,
Ooh.
shower 3 times a day.
Yikes.
Oh, Sam, I know that feeling.
Maggot mouth, maggot mouth.
The one thing that someone brought up earlier actually in chat was something about teeth falling out, and do you guys know what that means?
I get that dream a lot. Isn't it anxiety?
Yes, it's actually anxiety related to your appearance.
Oh, I don't
So,
think
if you
Scary.
dream about losing your teeth or teeth falling out, so what's something that people notice about you whenever you're talking with them is when you smile, right? They notice your teeth.
Yeah.
And
I
so,
wonder if people have that still with the mask going on.
oh, that's
you know?
yeah, I never really thought about that. But whenever your teeth fall, or you have dreams about your teeth falling out, is that your subconscious is thinking about your appearance and how you present yourself to people. And if your subconscious is like, man, I'm not feeling really beautiful, I feel like I'm clean, stuff like that, you'll have dreams about losing teeth because when you see somebody with that have lost their teeth, you think like, wow, like they're not taking care of themselves, right?
Right.
So that's the reflection of the subconscious. I know so much about dream analysis. I've done so much of it in while I was in college, on my own time, not like through a course or anything, but on my own time.
I used to study it a lot too on my own.
I
I just have nightmares about like school still. Like
Yes.
it's like the last day of school and I have to clean out my locker and I won't be able to do it.
Usually, my
Rough
school
time.
dreams is that I'm in like the last grade of something, and I have like 2 classes left to do, and I failed one or something. So I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I
you're
had
like,
one of
no,
those.
not summer school.
I had one of those. So I don't know if you guys know that I went to a school in the United States as an international student, and if you fail enough classes, you get deported.
No.
what the fuck?
Yeah, because you're not making the progress that you need to make. You're there to study, and then you're there to leave. That's basically what I had to do.
Extra pressure.
Yeah, and so after I graduated, I had a couple of them like that are like I missed so many classes that like, oh, you've been absent from so many classes, we're kicking you out of the class, and then
Oh yeah.
and then I was like, wow, you're getting deported now. So
I never really skipped class before, but I always had dreams about skipping class in school. I was like a good gooder.
about skipping class.
Yeah, like I never done that before. I always wanted to. Don't get me wrong. I always wanted to, but I never did. But I keep having nightmares about it too.
Huh.
Is it a nightmare, really?
I guess not. Well, I failed the class, but it was a shitty class, so I guess it's their loss.
Prismaya skipped class and didn't get in trouble.
Whoa.
Shame.
Wow.
Everybody point and laugh. Haha.
Point and laugh.
I'm sorry if you guys see me like
Ha, 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 ha.
move my mouth a lot. I'm eating a charcuterie board. I'm eating salami.
No, you're good.
This
Here comes
barista loves
salami as a
salami.
treat. You can't get enough salami. Now you're in trouble now, cool streamer.
I mean, the cool kids skip class apparently.
Yeah. Like, people go skip and go to McDonald's next door. I'm like, what? You
Dude,
could do that?
you too?
How? No, I didn't. I'm too.
I mean, like,
I'm
you
too
knew-
Only time
scared.
I ever
I mean, like, you knew
skipped
people?
class was in college.
Yeah, I knew so many people who
like
would just
that.
like walk through the parking lot and not get in trouble and go to McDonald's. Like, what?
Yeah, we had a McDonald's really close by near our school too.
I
Hibby,
wonder
you
if they put
said
McDonald's next to schools. to
you said
tempt
something
kids.
about skipping class.
Yeah, I used to skip. Only time I ever skipped class was in college.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I skipped class in college.
I accidentally skipped a class.
Accidentally.
Yeah,
How'd you do
so
that?
So, I am from a place where you don't observe daylight savings time.
Oh.
And all my devices,
worth a mention.
all my devices are set that way. It doesn't adjust for daylight savings time. You have to do it manually. It was daylight savings. It switched to daylight savings. I was late by an hour. The class is an hour long.
Oh no.
Yeah, I accidentally skipped class.
Whoops.
Not by choice, by technology.
Betrayed by technology.
Did you hear that? They're thinking about getting rid of daylight savings.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I think I'll be okay with that.
What's
I
the
kind of like the weird shifts, but it is annoying.
like? What's the point? Like,
Right?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Save daylight, but
Well, we don't really need we don't need that anymore. We have light bulbs.
the natural sunlight on your skins.
Listen, I've been a room gremlin for like 8 years of my life. I've not seen the sun in days. Yeah,
That's fair.
We're outside though. It's just it's an artificial sun. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Eat more church beer. Are you guys eating anything by any chance?
I guess a smoothie counts as eating and drinking, maybe.
Do you eat a smoothie?
It counts as food. It fills me up like food. I guess it's food.
I'm just drinking water.
Oh, speaking of the sun, are you excited about summer?
Summer? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
I'm not.
actually. Because summer is when people start going out to cafes and stuff. And it gets super busy.
You're
It
gonna
gets
be a busy boy.
busy. Yeah, not super happy about that. But
Fair.
do I like the sun? Sure.
Do you like swimsuits?
No,
Do you like swimsuits?
I'm eating charcuterie board. Yeah, it's still basically winter where I am actually.
I keep flip flopping over here.
We got frozen rain the other day.
Whoa, what?
Yeah,
Really?
good old Canada.
Huh. I'm just like drowning in pollen over here. It's so much.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it's that bad. Ugh.
So I
The
thought
sun looks nice.
I had allergies. Turns out it was COVID.
Oops, I'll do it.
I was like, man, my sinuses are fucking exploding right now. It's COVID.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm still kind of recovering from COVID actually. Every so often I'll have like a bad cough, but it's only sometimes. Like I haven't done.
Sneaks up on you.
If you notice, I haven't done it yet. Maybe a throat clear or two, but usually when I start my stream at around 10 o'clock, I usually have a bad coughing fit, and then all of a sudden I just can't stop coughing.
I remember you telling us that you have it in the middle of the night too.
Yeah, I remember. So like for a couple nights in a row now. You know the one where you like it's the really really bad cough where it's like, it sounds like an accordion.
Yeah.
I guess you're not the throat goat.
Yeah, no, I'm not throat goat at all. But no, it was one of those bad coughing fits, and it happened. It hasn't happened yesterday, but it was happening for a couple days in a row.
Oof.
Yeah, COVID, no joke though.
No.
I hope you'll still be able to sing all right. I've been worried about that.
I've been all right. I actually did a karaoke stream, like the quote unquote day I recovered, quote unquote recovered.
Oh, recovered. Oh, no.
You get 5
okay?
days. You get 5 days to recover from a COVID, and then you have to go back to work. That's the work health things. Yeah.
Stinky.
So
Stinky.
the day I got back from COVID, I did a karaoke stream, and I did all right. I felt a little but like it was all right.
That's good.
It was a week here. Man, I'd love to take a week off. I just realized I'm broadcasting to Video Ninja when I don't need to. When I explained it to you guys how to do it, I was like, wait a second, why is this going? All right. Did you guys have anything you guys wanted to talk about in particular? No?
Not really.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting a new model soon, but that's about it.
Oh yeah,
Model, quote,
I
yeah.
saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really,
I have also seen.
He's nice. Oh
He's
god.
nice.
Oh god. That actually just triggered a memory of mine.
Oh yeah?
Do you guys remember when people would do really bad impressions of things? Specifically Borat.
You mean like now?
Like yeah, like but like it was like a common thing to hear. Like you just go, you'd be walking in the hallway at school, and all of a sudden you hear go, "He's nice, it's Borat, my wife."
Yeah, I think I
heard Borat until like
I think I used to be that kid. Like I think I was that weird kid that would quote stuff, and then nobody would interact with me.
The one that I remember was when people did the "Why so serious" one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No.
Everybody.
Yeah, no, I never did that one.
Hi,
No.
Mark.
Oh shit! Why you do? Oh shit! I talked like Tommy was over for 5 minutes now. Okay. Okay. Now I do. But
I remember during some sort of like pep rally, as they called them, somebody wanted me to do the fucking Quagmire giggity sound, and I did,
no.
and everybody just fucking turned and looked, and it was embarrassing.
Pretends like I don't see that, yeah.
You're so funny. You do great impression. Haha.
There was a kid who would quote Dragon Ball's Bridge, and no one understood what he was saying. Oh no.
Oh, I have a friend who do that
Good
all the
night,
time.
Tommy.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Funny series. Haha. Very funny. Haha. I'm sorry.
Good night, Tommy.
Good night, Dami. Love you.
Good night,
Mwah.
Tommy.
Ah.
Mwah, I love you. Booba. Sorry. I cannot control myself over the booba.
Booba.
A new kid who did Stewie Family Guy impression.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh, you have class in 2 minutes. You better go catch it.
I think Borat, funny haha guy is most common one I remember.
I wish I could say I remember people doing that in school, but I don't remember anybody doing Borat. It probably had a lot to do with just the kinds of kids that were in my high school.
I remember one.
Why you remember?
People would quote Fred videos all the time, like
Oh
that
shit!
squeaky kid.
What a story, Shay.
Ah.
Hi, it's me, Fred.
Hi, it's me, Fred. Today, swim pool.
Fucking.
You know what you know what my favorite impression is? My favorite impression is when you go, "Oh, hi, it's me, character." For example, when you do strong bad. Well, hi, it's me, strong bad. Oh, it's me, strong bad.
I wish a lot of those kids in my school were that fucking creative, because like I was around a lot of quote unquote rednecks, so it was either get her done or by God coming out of every other guy's mouth.
Ugh.
Sure, that got old fast.
It got fucking really old. I'm glad I'm out of there.
I think so. The Borat thing, I was in middle school when it came out. So I think is a funny haha accent guy, and all middle school like haha funny accents. I think that's why it's popular.
Oh yeah, that's usually the thing, huh?
Mhm. Oh, speaking of which, this is getting a little spicy take from me. Are you familiar with TikTok Uncle Roger?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so Uncle Roger, funny guy, not really, not funny. Uncle Roger, YouTuber mostly. Oh well, okay, he's a guy who make video. He make video, and he does a traditional Asian accent. So I'm gonna break the Tommy
Oh wait,
Wiseau
I think
thing.
I've seen him before.
But yeah, no. He does. You've probably seen emotional damage.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay,
so
yeah,
he does these things where like he does it in a really strong Asian accent. I'm not quite sure. I want to say it's a Chinese accent because you know, it's I think he might be I think he might be originally Chinese. So so he does this really strong, and he's like, "Oh, you talk to women, they not understand you," and I'm like okay, I get it, like it's funny, but he naturally has a like American accent. He naturally has
okay.
it. And so it's part of his character, I would say quote unquote character, to be this heavy Asian accented person. And it's something that I really don't like. He's Malaysian, okay. So, but it's something I really don't like when people play up an accent as a character, especially if you are, like, for example, in this case, Asian, and you just play up an Asian accent, because you are forcing the humor on stereotype and basically incoherency. And what that is that you are equating humor as Asians can't speak English properly, therefore they are funny. And I don't think that's funny at all. Like, it's spicy.
Yeah, very.
And that's why I don't respect him as a comedian, because he falls back on that sort of accent thing.
Yeah, he uses that to his quote-unquote bits.
Yeah, and that's a big no. There was another TikToker that I followed. She's genuinely funny. But she played up that Asian accent thing too. She was like, "Hello, my friends. Today we watching video," and she stopped doing that. And I'm like, "Good on you, good on you, buddy."
Yeah.
Like, and
glad to
it's
stop.
yeah, it's not. Anyways, that's just me. I just think Tommy Wiseau is genuinely a weird dude and funny. That's why I really like doing impressions of him. Not the fact that he sounds funny, but the fact that he's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know if he's human. Is he?
Is he human?
No, I want to say he's a vampire alien.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just so weird.
He's a cryptid. That's what he is.
What's your thoughts on Aquafina? Like the water?
Or like the actress.
There's an actress named Aquafina?
Yeah.
That's...
I don't. What?
the actress. Yeah, I don't know who Aquafina is. I know the water.
She's
in the water too.
She's in a lot of things. She's in some Disney movie nobody likes.
She sounds.
Is she plain like water?
Fuck if I know.
You can't say that.
Is she wet like water?
She's the new funny Asian girl and everything.
Oh,
dude, do you remember?
Oh.
Do you remember?
She had like a really popular video 10 years ago that was just singing about my vag, and then somehow she got really popular from just being an actress, I guess. I don't understand how she blew up.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys remember what's his name? I don't remember his name, but he was the guy in The Hangover. There's
a lot of guys in The Hangover.
The Asian guy in The Hangover.
Oh,
fuck, what's his name?
I forget his name too, but he's in a lot of stuff these days.
Yeah. Fuck, yeah, no, like the
guy from Community, yeah, that guy.
His entire typecast for a while was funny Asian guy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, as an Asian, I had to be like, God, you gotta fucking stop this. But yeah, this is just a gripe I've had for years, honestly. I'm sorry to like kind of explode onto you guys about it, but no, it's
very valid.
Yeah. Humor, haha, funny. I want to eat some more salami.
A little salami as a treat.
A little salami
just
as a
little
treat.
bit.
I'm gonna take a sippy.
Take a sippy.
He was a new My Little Pony movie. What?
Oh, you should know about that, Hibby.
I should.
Have you seen that yet, Hibby?
My brain just like stopped. Could you repeat that?
Have you seen that movie yet?
What movie?
The new
My Little
MLP
Pony?
movie. There's a new MLP.
Oh, okay. That's like I heard that and then my brain just like erased it for a second.
Oh no, I get you.
It's like wait, I watched that with my partner. It was enjoyable. It wasn't like as good as G4 stuff, I think, but it's all right.
G4 being like the friendship is magic stuff, right?
Yes, that is G4.
Okay. See, I used to know these terms, but like I fell out of it, like almost
That's fine.
immediately.
I did too, and then I started dating someone that never got out of it, so now I'm caught up.
So,
Reeling you back in.
oh dude, there was a horror story about G4, one of the G4 movies.
Oh no.
This is what I heard. I'm not sure if this is true or not because people can lie on the internet. Think about what you see on TV. The House Hippo. Anyways, apparently there was a mother and her daughter that went to the My Little Pony movie, and of course they were bronies there because you know.
Right.
Apparently, they had the unfortunate seating arrangement where there was bronies to the left and to the right, and these are male bronies. I'll just have to add male bronies. Apparently, they were watching the movie, and
No, I don't like where the story's going. Actually.
And every so often, the dude would just kind of glare down to the seat next to him. I don't know if it's true or not. It sounds pretty real, but like also it sounds too absurd at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think the cringiest situation I've ever been involved in bronies was when God, about maybe 6 or 7 years ago, when I was hired on at this job and I was in a training class, and the trainer was like, okay, we're gonna do that thing where you do in school where you tell us a bit about yourself. And some dude just goes in about how he's a brony, and there was a lot of people that were my age, a lot of people older than me, that were just kind of visibly kind of confused or uncomfortable. Not the place to talk about that, I feel.
There's a professionalism in a workplace, you know.
Yeah.
I can talk about how much I love anime boobies and titties and ass, right?
Yeah, but there's a time and place.
There's a time and place. Could you imagine like going into like, oh man, I love Tharja Fire Emblem. She's my waifu. God. I also just feel awkward about talking about VTubers at my workplace. Like there are people that are like nerds that I work with.
Yeah.
I don't even talk about like VTuber stuff. Like, and they know what that stuff is. They've watched some VTubers and stuff, but I don't talk about with them there. I'm just like, professionalism.
I mean, you don't make that your icebreaker in front of like 30 people.
That's even
worse.
worse.
Being boomers that won't understand.
That's probably even worse. That's even worse. Sorry.
It was so bad I still remember it. So like, yeah.
I'm trying to think of like, have you guys ever like? I was one of those weird kids who like was like, yeah, let's make a weird icebreaker and make everybody feel uncomfortable. But I'm trying to think of it like one that I did, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Like no joke, Mika. One of my coworkers' whole life is just minions.
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 So like, yeah. I feel I work with a few cringies.
There's a new. I saw the trailer for that new Minions movie. I don't know if I don't know. It's got Minions in it. It's a Despicable Me movie, not a Minions movie. If that makes sense. It actually looks interesting. I like the idea of Minions. I don't like how Minions
the execution.
Yeah. Well, no, not execution, but I don't like the mass appeal of the Minions. Therefore, it leaks its way into things it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a big like film buff, especially for animation, and for me, Illumination, they don't make like really bad movies, they just make very safe, boring movies. And
yeah, they're really bland, like especially with
really
the Sing
bland.
Movies. Oh god.
Sing movies suck.
I was like,
Lorax was offensive.
The Sing movie, it had so much potential to be good, but then it just wasn't.
It's just plain white bread.
That's most of their movies.
Man, I love water without any ice. And dirt.
That said, be excited for the Mario movie. Get ready for some plain white bread.
I am so scared for the Mario movie.
Me too.
It's gonna be interesting because it's not traditional Mario, you know?
No.
Mario movie.
Yeah, no, my mom also likes saying like a lot of older people tend to like Illumination movies. I don't know. There's like a generation. I could be. There's a big generational like gap between I guess, audience scores for like those movies. Like a lot of
Well,
older.
if their parents are
people
like
like
probably
it.
forced to watch it with their kids.
Is that why
Yeah.
Is that why there's so many Minion memes on Facebook?
Yeah,
yeah, probably.
Parents are trying to be
have
hip and
watch it.
cool. Sorry, I keep talking over you.
No, you're good.
Wait, were you talking about with the age of illumination watchers?
Yeah, Minion mom memes, Minion
That's a
meme
tongue
all.
twister.
Well,
Minions? What other movies has Illumination done? Like, I only think of Minion movies.
I could name them. They've done a bunch of
They done the
Despicable Me
Lorax.
and Minion movies. They did the Lorax, which really pissed me off.
Oh, that pisses me off too.
The funny thing about the Lorax is that like it's very anti industrialism and very anti-capitalism, and they're like, let's make money off a movie about anti-capitalism.
Let's put him in car commercials.
Whoa.
Let's ruin the whole ending about it being vague and leaving it up to like the person's hands to like take care of the earth and just put a big happy bow on it and bring the Lorax back. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
how bad can it be?
Fuck that movie. That movie makes me angry.
I got compared to the
Yeah,
Once-Ler a lot because I looked like him.
They did the Secret Life of Pets movies. They did a Grinch movie, and oh my god, it's so fucking boring and safe.
Cucumber Bendy Batch, man, kind of creeps me out a little.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I haven't been able to get my mom to watch some of my favorite things together because it's a cartoon.
That's
fair.
I hate that mindset.
I want to actually talk about that.
It's still such a thing.
My dad is very much like that. He's like, well, you're still watching cartoons? I'm like,
Yeah.
it's
my
anime,
dad's like
Dad.
that
It's
too.
different.
It's like cartoons?
No, yeah, I came back from college.
Oh, I misread what you said.
I came back from college, and I was still watching like anime stuff. And my dad, he like sees me watching some anime stuff, and he's like, "Are you still watching cartoons?" I'm like, "Yeah." That's all I said was just, "Yeah."
It's silly because like cartoons started out for adults.
For
like the old
adults?
black and white stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
They
this
did.
mindset of it being just for kids is really close-minded.
Yeah. The Oscars didn't help recently either, huh?
Wait, what
No,
happened?
not at all.
What happened with the Oscars?
Oh, they made a joke about that. Like, yeah, well, your kids like force you to watch the funny cartoon again and again and again.
Yeah, they had 3 hosts on and be like, they were getting ready to announce the winner for the animation, and they're like, yeah, kids sure loves animated movies, and parents tolerate them again and again and
Yeah.
and it's like, fuck off. This is tired. This is just show some
What?
appreciation.
I feel like a lot of things are just like they shouldn't be bound by age.
Mm.
Like the thing like we just talked about, like when we grow out of My Little Pony and stuff like that. That's something that you don't grow out of because you grow older. You grow out of it because you lose interest.
Yeah.
You know?
There is a difference in being mature and growing up and, you know, keeping and like liking things. Like a lot of people get those two things mixed up. Like they're taught, hey, okay, you're older now. You have to grow up. You have to put aside the things you like and do adult things that you might not like and learn to like that. And it's not healthy. Like you can be an adult, do your damn taxes, get a job, and then come home and watch, I don't know, SpongeBob and Scooby Dooby Doo if you want.
Yeah.
You're valid.
Yeah.
And what if I want to use my paycheck on buying like 12 Dinkles? It's my paycheck.
It's my paycheck.
I think that's definitely more of a. I feel like it's more an older generation thing because they're more work oriented. They were born in a generation where the harder you work, the more money you make.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta hurry up and get money and get a wife.
Which is not the case anymore.
No.
Yeah, and so when they're like, "Oh, you could save up and buy a house," but instead you're buying avocado toast.
Save up and buy a house. Yeah, no, that's not a thing anymore.
Why are you buying
Did you-
avocado toast? You should be buying a car and a wife.
Buying a wife.
Yeah, when you were in like the 70s when it was easy to do. Yeah, now we're fucked over. We all we have is student loans.
All we have is student loans and SpongeBob.
Like
Grandma was like roasting you, like, why are you 23 and not have kids? What's wrong with you?
Never let anybody tell you that you should, you know, honor paying like student loan debt or something, because think about it, y'all got fucking lied to. You guys were taught to grow up, go to college to get a good job and get a house and be successful. And you go to college, and what do? You end up being stuck in debt for the rest of your life that you can't pay off. There's no houses to buy because all the houses have been bought out by apartment owners and they're stupid expensive. Nobody's having kids because it's too hard to bring a kid in this world, let alone take care of yourself. And minimum wage hasn't went up since 2009. So like, I think, I don't think they should unpause student loan debt in August. I think they should just get rid of it. Fuck it. We were lied to.
Reset.
Get rid of it. We don't need it.
We don't need it.
I think one of the things that's important about cartoons actually is that they hold a lot of moral stuff. And
oh, 100%.
And you don't have to be a kid to understand the morals of things. And it's storytelling, right?
Yeah.
Like,
and sometimes that stuff just shows more in like animation, like with character expression stuff. Like you can't really see it live action all the time, you know?
Well, it's the thing is that animation, it can easily exaggerate things, whereas live action, it's bound to the rules of reality. You know, somebody can't, you can see somebody get their heart broken in a live action thing, but when you see somebody heartbroken in a cartoon, their entire image changes, you know?
Yeah.
They're all more like droopy, you know, they slug along, they like drag their hands across the ground, you know? It's like when someone is like upset, like visibly upset, they look upset in animation, whereas in live action, you know, their face change. They slow down. They maybe
look
slump.
off the distance dramatically.
The difference between, you know, the visuals is so drastic, and I think animation's important for that thing is because, you know, it shows the extremes rather than the subtleties, and I think showing the extremes is really important. Subtleties are important too, but like.
It goes back into what I was saying earlier, but like a lot of people view animation as like a genre. It's a medium. You can do so much with animation. Like one of our dear friends, Ape of the Hour, I had really inspired him last night with an idea that's like, you know, why has nobody done that? It just seems, well, it doesn't seem like something that would be, just doesn't seem something normal to do. So I had pitched, you know what would be neat? What if you took a movie? I gave him a pitch. It's like, take any movie, and replace the actors with Muppets. What movie would you do? And the conversation came up with Alien, and I was like, what if you had a horror movie where all the characters were like puppets or Muppet styled,
or like half one was Muppets?
But the monster wasn't a Muppet. It was actually straight up played for real, and it's played like a serious movie. Like, would that be interesting? Or like, that's interesting to me.
Yeah.
But is that just like, why isn't that a thing?
Yeah, it seems like such a good concept. It's just unexplored.
Like, where's the puppet horror movie?
Yeah, and Disney's like, oh yeah, that's kids only.
Yeah, well, I mean, even without Disney, it's like any other company could decide. Anyone could. Jim Henson Company's still a thing. They could do it, but they ended up doing fucking that awful movie a few years ago.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Happy Time Murders.
Remember when YouTube was pushing that with like a bunch of little small indie content creators that did like storytime stuff, and they were like getting banned and stuff because it wasn't kid friendly when it was like animation. Right. They were just like attacking animators.
I just had an epiphany, so I think I can answer my own question. My idea, the one I really would want to happen, probably hasn't happened because they have to sell this stuff to companies, and nobody probably thinks that's marketable, right?
Yeah.
We've just now hit a point where, hey, all these animation studios aren't looking exactly the same with their movies. They're actually trying to do different stuff. Thank you, Spider-Verse, for that.
Yeah.
God, fucking love Spider-Verse.
I love Spider-Verse so much.
Thank you, Spider-Verse. Now DreamWorks is making really pretty movies. Pixar's going out of their normal style.
Yeah,
I love it. Keep it up. We're in an animation renaissance right now.
It's like Star Wars, except better.
Yeah. But for real.
Hey, you still haven't watched Spider-Verse? You should see Spider-Verse.
Hey, y'all should watch Spider-Verse.
Yeah, you should all watch Spider-Verse. Really great movie.
Spider-Verse's biggest accomplishment was actually stealing an Oscar out of Disney's hands. Disney was so confident they were going to win an Oscar.
With what?
That they were.
Which was it again?
So they thought they were going to win with Ralph Breaks the Internet, that there was already promotional material in like stores calling it the Oscar winner.
Cringe.
Oh, I remember
Spider-Verse
that.
1.
I remember that.
That was such a good feeling.
The glitchy parts of it made me uncomfortable, so I haven't watched it. I mean,
that's valid.
It is a lot of flashing and colors and.
If you can't handle that, that's completely valid.
Completely valid.
One of the things I really like about the movie actually is the syncopated movements. So they're moving at I think 12 frames per second, I think, which is like it's noticeable. You can when you see it. But they're moving at 12 frames per second at different time intervals. So one starts at 0 and the other starts at 2. So one person will move first and then the other person's movement will happen next. And then it continues down the line. So basically, I don't really know how to explain this, but like, the movement is constant because everyone is constantly moving, but at different times, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if everyone was started on frame 0 and working at 12 frames per second, it would look really bad because it's choppy, right? Right. Yeah, but they segmented it so they start at different times and therefore it looks a lot smoother. And they get this really cool comic booky looking animation.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Man, I love Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse is so good.
I love what Spider-Verse has done for the industry. I also just love Spider-Verse.
I love Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse fixed.
Wait, you like Spider-Man?
Yeah, I know. That's so funny. Spider-Man is my #1 favorite superhero. But
no, you know what? I
have arachnophobia.
Yeah, I get it because I really like writing stories with like a lot of blood and gore, but I can't stand that personally.
Spider-Man's one of the more interesting superheroes, so it makes sense.
Well, Spider-Man is the most relatable, in general, because Spider-Man is basically like he has superpowers, but he's very average in a lot of sense. Okay. He's not overpowered. He's not Superman. He's not someone who can stop a.
He's like you and me, living
He's just like me for real.
Living check by check and having a landlord.
Yeah,
for rent.
and if you compare that to Batman, right? He's a super rich millionaire who just has a lot of.
It's unrelatable.
Yeah,
it's like you got that with your
cool.
Iron Man's, your Captain America's.
Yeah, it's all cool, but not relatable. And I think Spider-Man, when you start out as somebody who's nothing and then you're given a lot of power, it's interesting.
That's what I initially didn't like about the MCU Spider-Man, because he came in kind of being like a little Iron Man Jr. And they kind of make fun of that in No Way Home. I won't get into spoilers, but they fixed that. I'm not going to say how, but they do fix that in the end.
I do.
Yeah, that new Spider-Man movie fixes everything.
I kind of agree, but I don't agree that he's like an Iron Man Jr. Because he honestly feels like the kid with the rich dad, but his dad doesn't love him thing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I could see that. I could see that.
So, to a certain extent, it's not necessarily Iron Man Jr. because he doesn't have all these resources. He's not smart in the same sense. He's smart because he can make his own web slingers, and he's got he's going into science masters or something like that. But he
also like to
go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna. Oh, okay. I was gonna say before I forget. To not to get the wrong idea. I do like the MCU iteration of Spider-Man. It was a breath of fresh air after having to deal with whatever the fuck Sony did with Amazing Spider-Man. So it was cool they were doing something different.
Okay.
But I like that they used those movies to turn the whole trilogy into an origin story.
Yeah. What were you gonna say here?
The Amazing Spider-Man movies. So those set of movies, I say set because it was only 2.
Yeah.
It came out around the time of Twilight, so that's why everything is fucking disgusting looking.
Oh yeah, like the weird filter.
Yeah. No, I watched the Amazing Spider-Man, just the first one, not the second one, and I was like, wow, this really fucking feels like Twilight. And they got Andrew Garfield, who was looking like a fucking Edward Cullen.
Oh yeah, they had to look like Sarah.
Cut and paste, hey, can I copy your homework? Okay, but don't make it obvious. Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, like he's
man,
even like in a lab with like the same filter even.
It sucks so much because Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man.
He's so,
but he sucks in that movie because of the script.
Yeah. No, and they made him like skateboarding Peter Parker. He's so cool, but he's edgy.
So cool.
I was like, oh, what the hell is this? A Peter Parker?
Like, that takes away the relatability. You just kind of make him an edgelord.
Yeah.
You make him Twilight.
To be fair, a lot of us were edgelords in middle school.
I mean, you're not
I was
wrong.
gonna say, to be fair, at least they gave him like the gadgets and stuff that Peter Parker has.
Yeah, that's the.
Like, I feel like we kind of lost that with
That was the one thing I
Holland.
was afraid of actually when I was watching the Amazing Spider-Man, is that they made him like edgy and like cool or whatever, but they didn't touch on his genius side, and they only touched on it like maybe 3 times. One being like the lock mechanisms in his room, and I was like, okay, like, so he's smart, I get it. And then it's like, oh, and like, even like some of the smart things he does, it's more like cunning than it is than genius, because like he sneaks into the lab. He's like, yeah, I'm here for the internship or whatever, and he just it's more of a cunning move rather than a genius move. Anybody can fucking be like, yeah, I'm here for the internship. My name is Alejandro. I can't remember what the guy's name was.
God.
Also, I said Tom Holland earlier. I meant like Toby. Like
You meant Toby, yeah.
Toby, yeah. Cool, Toby.
Toby Magooger. What was I gonna say? My biggest problem with the Amazing Spider-Man set of movies isn't even that. It's that Sony, and funny enough, they still haven't learned this lesson. They made the same mistake with the second Amazing Spider-Man movie that they did with the third Spider-Man movie, where they wanted to cram in a bunch of villains at once instead of focusing on one story. So, like, Amazing Spider-Man 3 has Sandman. It has
Sorry,
the Harvey's Goblin. It has Venom, and it's all, you know, it's a mess. And then with Spider-Man 2, you have another Goblin. You have Electro. You have the Rhino. And then nobody's gonna watch this movie, so I don't give a shit about spoiling it. But Morbius, the end credit scene, they're doing the same fucking shit.
They're throwing a bunch of villains in there,
and everybody's mad about it. Yeah, no, Vulture from Homecoming shows up and asks him to join a team, and it's like, nobody wants your fucking Sinister Six movie. It was perfect with No Way Home. You did that. You got it there. Quit trying to do this. You have not learned from Amazing Spider-Man 2, Sony.
I feel like can we talk about No Way Home spoilers here?
I'll chat. If anybody,
chat.
I'll give you a few seconds.
Yeah.
Chat. If anybody opposes, say I now.
Yeah, we'll give you about 30 seconds. Oh, ooh, sorry. There's bugs outside in the Ah, quit hitting my nuts. Sorry.
Nuts.
So no one's really just watched Far From Home and No Way Home over the weekend with my mom.
That's cool.
How's Mama Jam? How's Mama Jam?
How's Mama Jam?
How's your guys' mothers? You guys don't have to actually answer that question.
She's my mom, you know.
Wow, she's a mom.
MILF. She's a mom.
My birthday is tomorrow. Oh.
Wow. Isn't it Mother's? Wait, no, it's May. Is that May? When's Mother's Day?
Yeah, it's in May and over here in the U.S., right?
I think it's international. Whenever.
No. Because in the UK, it's a different month entirely.
Come on, UK needs to get with the times. This is
Whispers,
America.
I had no idea about that. And even, I heard some of it, though. Because, like, even at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2, they hint at, like, Doc Ock and stuff. Like, here's the thing. A Sinister Six movie could work if they took the time to build it. But every time they do this, they rush it. They're like, gotta get it now. And that's
they try to ride the hype train, I see.
Yeah,
that's what happened with Warner Brothers back in the day, too. It's like, everybody wants that Marvel money, but nobody wants to do the Marvel, like, long game to get it.
See, that's the thing with the phase 1 and 2 and, was it 3? Was that the phases? I don't remember. I remember the phases. But basically, the phases forced Marvel to slow down and think about how the movies would tie in together.
Yes.
And I guess they're throwing that out the window.
Yeah.
Okay, since no one has objected to the No Way Home stuff, I wanted to talk about like how the villains all showed up, like how the
See,
multiverse.
that was a good way to go about it.
And the thing is, the thing that makes it easier is that they're pre-established and they have their own story, and they can introduce them willy-nilly because they've already been introduced.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that because what was there was Goblin, there was Ock, there was Electro, there was Sandman,
Electro.
There's another one. Was there another one?
Yeah, the Crocodile Man.
Crocodile Man. Nice.
Lizard Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all of those guys had their time in the limelight, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that they can just kind of throw them all in there. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I guess that's the point I was gonna come across. Like they can easily throw in a bunch of villains because they are not the focus. They are a story element.
Oh, have you played that Spider-Man game? That really good Spider-Man game?
The one on the PS4?
Yeah.
I was planning on streaming it, but yeah, no.
Okay, I won't say anything then. Never mind. Zips.
They do the same thing. I know. Yeah. No, that's one of the opening.
Yeah, they do.
One of the opening trailer. Well, that's fine. It's because it's a video game.
Yeah.
You can segment the stories because here's the Scorpion story. Here's the Rhino story. Here's the I think Vulture's in it. I can't remember. But yeah, one of the opening cutscenes for the game that they used for promotional stuff was like Spider-Man. The villains are breaking out of the prison, and then you see Spider-Man try to fight all the dudes at the same time, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so,
I can't handle all these dudes. There's so many. Fight them.
That sounds like an introduction to a porno.
No.
Oh no.
I was thinking of that funny meme thing where like send dudes and like what? Don't you mean send nudes? Like no, I need more men.
More.
I need more men. We're losing the
More
war.
men.
Losing the war.
Wow, this is a lengthy conversation about Spider-Man, which I'm not opposed to. I'm not opposed
No,
to
I
it.
like
love
me some Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
Do you guys have like a favorite Spider-Man? Like not just the movies, but like period.
I like Miles. He's cute.
Miles.
Yeah, Miles is
Which
good.
Miles?
He has a cat. Oh, I like Spider-Verse Miles.
Yeah, that's the Miles. That's the definitive Miles.
I
to
think
me.
I think it's also the most relatable. But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's the thing that we come back before, where like it's a nobody who's given a bunch of power. So and like he doesn't know how to like control
He's
it.
anxious and he
yeah.
doesn't know. Yeah.
Dude, oh fucking Miles' dad, I fucking love him so much.
He's great.
Dude,
Oh, he's so cool.
He's great.
I am a huge sucker for strong dads who are forced to become emotional. Oh my god, that scene where he's like, you don't have to listen, you don't have to say anything, Miles. And Miles is all tied up and he can't say anything. He's like, listen, I just want to be there for you. It's like, oh my god.
You know,
I tear up every time.
Spider-Verse is just on another level, not just animation-wise, but it's probably my favorite Spider-Man movie. The script is, it's Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Like, you couldn't have picked better people to make a movie. Anything they touch is amazing.
It's nearly perfect.
10 out of 10. GameSpot.
Oh man, cannot fucking wait for the new one coming out.
Part one of it too.
Oh, dude, don't remind me. Too many things to look forward to.
When I first saw that, everyone was freaking out. Like, what? Part one of the trailer? What?
No, this is part one movie. We don't know what we're expecting with this. Like,
I remember
what the fuck's gonna happen.
I remember Dami was freaking out over Spider-Man 2099.
Oh yeah, that's his favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah, that Spider-Man fucking rules, dude. Great design.
Yeah. He was telling me the first time he saw Spider-Verse, he's like, man, where's my favorite Spider-Man? He's not here. And then the end credits happen. And
Yeah, the post credits. Dude, it was so.
Post-credits.
Dude, oh my god, I can't believe they did the pointing, just right in the middle.
Yeah,
beautiful.
They kind of do that in No Way Home too.
There's something I've noticed with I wouldn't say like indie, because it wasn't really an indie thing, but like a lot of modern movies that hit cinemas, they like to introduce real life elements So one of the things that
Oh,
I
like
saw
the Sonic movie does.
yeah. So one of the things I saw in the Spider-Verse movie. Oh, sorry, my eyes are. Was they introduced the Spider-Man popsicle, which was like so weird because like the Spider-Man popsicle is like a 1x1, you know, photo. It's like it's a cell phone photo, right? And then
it's something we've all seen.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah,
but
from
then,
your fucking Razor cell phone.
But it's the thing is that like the movie in format is I think 16:10.
Yeah.
So it's 16:10, and all of a sudden they show this cell phone photo of a popsicle, and I'm like, that is so jarring, but I like it.
It works with the scene, right?
Yeah.
I think that adds something.
There was a couple that also did that. It wasn't a good movie, but it did it anyways. The Gem and the Holograms movie.
Oh?
Yeah, they introduced a bunch of like, so the Gem and the Holograms movie was a cash grab on nostalgia. Like, hey, do you remember Gem and the Holograms? And then they had like some people send in footage of themselves. I don't remember what it was for. I think it was supposed to be like fan mail to Gem, and it just was not good. Like, one of those things where it's like, yeah, introduce, you know, a real life element to it, and it didn't work. They wanted to do it. They had the right idea. Bad execution.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, that reminds me of like how the Sonic movie has like the Sonic drawing and stuff in it.
Oh, dude, that was so funny. Like,
a lot of movies play into memes these days.
I heard the second movie does that too with another Sonic meme, but it's like so subtle it doesn't.
It better be a Knuckles meme.
Oh, it is.
Please don't be the one I think it is.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's in the start of the movie, I know, but they don't do they don't do the accent or whatever.
Oh, okay.
They just say it so normally it doesn't hit sometimes.
What is it? Just go like, do you know the way?
Yeah, it's like something. Oh, but I can show you the way.
Oh God, no.
Okay. That's kind of clever. Kind of.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know how well it hits, but that's what I heard. That's all I heard.
Dude, I went to which movie was it? No Way Home. Sorry, I guess it's back to Spider-Man. Sorry.
Back to Spider-Man.
But no, they make a bunch of references and like memes and stuff. There was a part where Norman says, I'm something of a scientist myself. I fucking snort laughed, and I was the only person who did it in the theater. I'm like, holy shit, never mind.
I mean,
because it caught me so off guard.
It's really fucking funny.
Oh my god.
He said the
I
thing.
saw the movie with Tommy, and I just like had the biggest grin on my face, choked on my own spit from laughing.
Oh man, nobody in the audience laughed except for me, and I was like, okay, I guess it's not funny.
I feel you. I was the only one too.
God, yeah, my theater didn't do that either when I went to go see it after watching it other ways. But they did laugh
like
at the
completely legal ways. I get it.
Completely legal, yes. But excuse me, but they did laugh at the scene where Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is trying to fix Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's back.
And he goes, "Oh, my back." That one?
Yeah, that one did make some people laugh.
That didn't make anybody laugh on my theater. Nobody laughed. Nobody said anything in my theater. I was the only person to be like, "Wow, that's funny."
No, there's a lot of good callbacks to the other movies. A lot of good ones.
Oh, yeah, because he hurt his back really bad.
Yeah, he went to go jump over a thing, and he couldn't swing his web, or he didn't make the jump. He either didn't make the jump, or he couldn't make his web come out. I think he didn't make the jump.
No, it was like from a different movie he was doing at the time, and he hurt his back really bad.
Oh.
And then they worked that in. Then they worked that into Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I forget what movie it was.
I thought it was the one where he tried to jump the thing and then he fell and he hit the fucking the car.
He does that.
He gets up and he goes, "Oh, my back!"
That is a thing. But that is in the movie because he hurt himself.
Prior to a different movie. Yeah.
Oh.
So they worked that into Spider-Man because he had a hurt back. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think my favorite scene in No Way Home is just the scene on the tower where the three are just kind of exchanging.
Oh, dude,
what kind of villains have you fought? Like, and Andrew's like, man, I want to fight an alien. All I've ever fought is like a Russian dude in a rhinoceros machine.
Yeah, I watched all the Spider-Man movies plus Venom before No Way Home to get me ready, and I was so hyper Venom. I was like, when's Venom coming in? When's Venom? When's Venom?
Nope, you just get him. He's just drunk at a bar.
Just drunk in a bar.
No,
Like,
he
that's
goes
not
home.
funny.
The post credit scene in the Venom 2 movie where like
Yeah.
it's like and it shows Tom Holland on the screen and he's like, is this how they're gonna introduce Venom? And then he's just like, no, he's just drunk at a bar.
Venom's cute. I like him. I was hoping to see more.
I never thought
Especially when Venom 2, they finally got like the humor and everything perfect.
That actually makes me question Morbius even more because like that ending that implies Venom isn't a part of the MCU because he gets sent back. So why the fuck is Vulture showing up at the end of Morbius? I'm even what the fuck, Sony?
Well, there was a thing where like at the end of No Way Home where he did get sent back, but the symbiote didn't. A part of the symbiote didn't.
Yeah. So we might get Venom later.
So
but,
we might.
Akira.
What's up?
When we were watching Venom together with Dami and stuff, you said something that made us question the universe. Like, look, you were like, oh, why does what's his name, Venom dude, and Venom, why are they in California, not New York? That's weird. We're like, yeah, that is weird.
I was like, aren't they supposed to be in New York? And then they're like, no, they're in California. I was like, why?
Yeah, and then Dami started thinking on that more, and he was telling me like, wait, what if that's Toby's New York?
What?
Like Toby Spider-Man New York.
Hmm.
What if Venom's in that same universe?
What if?
Whoa.
Oh,
So
I see what
good.
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You smell what I'm putting down?
Like the other Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
That's
Tom Holland.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That would be cool because that Venom did know about Peter Parker. being
Yeah.
Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
what was that Venom doing in No Way Home? I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I were Sony, I wouldn't be trying to make my own Spider-Man universe. I'd be like, okay, we're gonna do that, but let's retcon this and let's just bring back Andrew Garfield and have him fight Venom.
Did you guys?
I would like that.
I don't think this is gonna happen. But there was things about oh sorry, I'm gonna sorry. There was things about Tom Holland interacting with the symbiote. I don't think it was like real though. Like I think it was just like
Right.
it was a mock-up for sure, but I don't think they're gonna explore it at all. Like they're like, oh, but what if Tom Holland interacted with the symbiote? And then yeah.
You know.
What was that one thing where Deadpool is the reason why Venom exists?
I don't know that.
So some super Marvel buff can probably explain this, but so there was a machine that Deadpool got his like suit all ripped up or whatever. And then he's like, hey, is there a machine that can like fix my clothes? And they're like, yeah, there's a fabricator in the other room, go use it. And so he goes into it, and instead of fabricating new clothes, he fabricates the symbiote.
Yeah.
And then the symbiote can mimic clothes, right? So the symbiote attaches to Venom, is his clothes for a while, and then just stops being his suit for whatever goddamn reason. I don't remember exactly. And then Spider-Man walks in and he's like, hey, oh no, Spider-Man was the one with the suit. I don't know why Deadpool was in that room, but Spider-Man's suit was all screwed up, and then was like, hey, is there a place where I can fix my suit? And he's like, yeah, there's a fabricator over there, you can go use it. And then the symbiote attached to Spider-Man, and that's why Venom looks like Spider-Man.
Huh.
Oh.
I guess that's some sort of retcon, huh?
Yeah, I think it was retcon because I think it was one of the early ones.
I guess it works. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Whispers it says
Whispers, yeah.
It's he didn't make Venom, but it's the reason why Venom is angry.
Oh.
Because it attached to him, and then like are angry. Then,
that makes sense.
Yeah, something like that.
Kira.
Hi.
Speaking, go on.
Hi, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I got piddle.
Okay.
Drank too much tea.
Drank too much tea.
Too much
It's
tea.
okay.
Too much tea.
Okay, I'll.
Release the tea.
Bye. For now.
Okay.
All right.
What was I gonna say? On the subject of Deadpool,
Yeah.
I am really excited to see how they introduce him into the main Marvel movies.
I don't know if they will though.
They've said they are.
They are? Like confirmed.
So that's like the only character from the Fox universe that's actually just gonna be sent over. So like, and I can bring this up because it's in the fucking Doctor Strange trailer, so this isn't a spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
But in Multiverse of Madness, there's something in the comics called the Illuminati, which is all these like Marvel characters.
Oh, I know the Illuminati. No, just go on.
So it's like these alternate universe versions of Marvel characters that protect the multiverse, and one of them is the Fox version, Professor X, like Charles, like that one. Professor X is in this movie, and there's a rumored. This is rumors. I don't know if this is true, but there's supposed to be maybe a Tom Cruise Iron Man, a couple other weird stuff.
Tom Cruise Iron Man.
Like an alternate universe.
That's interesting.
So they're doing some interesting stuff with that. But the thing with Deadpool, Kevin Feige has been on record, and when Bob Iger used to work at Disney, been on record saying Deadpool is going to be in the MCU. The third Deadpool movie is being made by Marvel Studios proper. And they just announced the director of the third movie is going to be the guy that Sean Levy, the guy who did Free Guy, I think.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be directing Deadpool 3. But yeah, I don't know how they're going to work it in, but I'm very interested in what they do.
That is interesting.
It also is going to be rated R unless Bob Chapek has something to say about it. He's been fucking over Disney the last couple of years, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Speaking of Free Guy, did you guys know like when they used the Hulk hand and the Iron Man, Captain America shield?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how they got the rights to use that?
Oh.
Because Disney.
They asked, and they're like, "Go,
Oh.
yeah."
Yeah, it's like.
Isn't that funny?
Like no, Free Guy. Yeah, it's like Free Guy started out as a project over at Fox, but because of the merger, they were allowed to.
And they're just like, "Hey, can we use it?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, sure.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Like,
it's really funny. I mean, that's like if anybody in here's watched Turning Red, it's like there's a bit at the beginning where May talks to these two little like statue heads outside of her entrance and calls them Bart and Lisa. So.
Oh, I loved Turning Red. That was a good movie.
Turning Red.
I couldn't relate to it though because no one was addicted to heroin.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry. I can't relate to movies about little girls, but yeah, Fish and Cars.
Oh yeah.
God.
So that was a fast piss. Yeah, I pissed fast. Wow!
Whoa! What was that?
Whoa!
Don't mind. I thought I saw something small, like yeah.
It's probably my penis. I'm sorry.
You can't just say that.
You should be a little farther away from Hibby.
Huh? What do you smell like? What do you smell like? Can I smell?
Imagine the smell.
Can I smell you? I smell like a shampoo. What kind of shampoo do you use?
Dong.
Dong?
Yeah, dong. This isn't shampoo. It's dog.
No, you're.
Well, I guess I'm no different. I roll around in dirt.
You're from the dirt.
Yeah.
Your head though, like it looks so holdable. I could just hold your head.
Hey, Kara, come closer.
What do you need?
Come closer. Closer.
Oh, you're breaking the.
You're breaking the You can't do that. You're breaking the fabric of reality.
Oh God,
my dog. Ah, you're.
No, I'm not. Now, wait. Now I'm sure. Hold on. Can I shrink, please?
Can you shrink?
Shrink upon.
I don't know. Can I?
Ah!
Oh no, I can't. But I can. No, don't shrink me. Bring me back. Bring me back.
Oh, he's like a plushie now.
You guys are tearing the fabric of reality in front of me.
I know, it's weird. I'm just gonna go under here real quick.
Where'd you go?
What?
Okay, I'm back. Oh, ow.
Welcome back. Oh, whoa.
You just rip a hard shart.
You didn't see anything.
Hard shart in a jar.
I had a hard shart.
Oh my god. Okay. So it's been an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to wrap things up?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I was only planning to go for an hour, but we ended up talking about Spider-Man for way too long. Spooderman.
Yeah, we could do this again sometime and talk about Spider-Man some more.
Listen, my cafe is always open except for when it's closed.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to do a little self-introduction for people who may have wandered in the middle of our conversation?
Sure. Shay, you start.
Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Okay. Hi, I'm Shay, also known as JellyFilledZombies. You can find me at JellyZombies on Twitter. I'm a workaholic zombie. I draw. I play video games. I mostly draw though. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And
That sounds like
Hibby,
you.
would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Hibby. My name's HibbySloth.
Why do you sound like Kermit?
I like.
Straw voice.
I like nachos and
No, it's Fred Fredburger.
Oh.
I'm Hibby. I am a sloth. I like to play the video game, and I like to draw the art in my treehouse in the rainforest. Yeah, and I'm green like you too.
Green with
it's almost
it.
like. Have you ever seen us in the same place? Well, now you have. It's not a coincidence. But you can find me. You can find me on twitch.tv/HibbySloth. You can find me on Twitter at HibbySloth. I post my art. I stream on the other one. I'm a sloth. I'm slow.
What? You are? Really? For real? Like right now?
Yes.
Whoa.
All right. So, if you guys don't know me, what are you doing? My name is Akira Dolce. I'm your local barista VTuber, and I would say interdimensional, but we're everywhere. We're local. We're local.
Oh, you're local.
Yeah, we're
right?
local. You're
I
local.
just look out my
barista
window
VTuber.
sometimes, and then I see the fucking cafe, and I'm like, oh shit,
I'm
gotta go
watching
check
you.
on my buddy.
I'm watching
It
you.
appears.
All right. And I'm just a variety streamer, and I like chatting with you guys. I like playing video games. That's me. That's me. Also an idol in training, but that's besides the point.
Ooh.
All right. Do you guys
Yeah.
have anybody you want to host or raid? I'm gonna hold off for my preferences, and I'll let my guests decide on where we're going tonight.
Let me see. Who do you see anybody streaming right now, Shay?
I see Tria Wintergarden streaming right now. She's playing Kirby.
We should raid our friend Tria.
Booba. Okay. Can you give me the link? And
Yes, let me fetch
I will
for you.
initiate the raid. Any last? I won't say. That's weird.
Any last words?
Any last
Oh,
words?
God.
Any final statements?
Statements.
Is there anything you want to add before we part ways and send?
Any plans, Hibby?
Remember,
I,
chat. You either come in the sink or sink in the cum.
No! Stop!
That's reminds me of my great Dolce sensei used to say, "It takes 2 wipes to realize you need 3, but it takes 3 wipes to realize you only needed 2."
Cut the
All right. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful time at Trio Wintergarden. Have a good everybody.
Bye, Stella. Bye, Stella.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. There I go.